Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. Today we're going to be talking about my account because I did want to give a quick update on some of my Siege records and World Guild Battle records, as I haven't been doing that for a while. Ever since I've dropped into G1, a G1 guild, it felt like the content was stale. To be fair, a lot of things were, I don't know if it's right to say easy, because it's not like I was going 10-0 all the time. I was still going like 9-1 sometimes, maybe 8-2. But I just never got the urge of like focusing on it. As you guys have seen in the earlier Siege, I have done a lot of challenges with my wife. As it is getting into her late pregnancy, she's coming out less and less. After that, it was just something that it felt like I didn't have anything to show for. Because really, if you're just looking at me cleaving things or having fun, what are you going to learn from it? You're not going to learn much unless I bring out a new type of comp or mechanism where we could deal with certain meta defenses. However, that is very hard to do, and sadly a whole lot of players do not do. I know that in G3, it happens actually very frequently. They research, they try out a lot of different comps, trying to figure out how to deal with meta defenses, and sadly those offenses are hidden. You know, like I said in certain reviews, there are guild secrets where they don't want it to be leaked, right? Because they don't want to let other guilds know, other G3 guilds know, that there's an answer to their defense. Obviously, if I had the time to do that, to be, thinking about answers about certain defenses and such throughout the day, I would do it. But sadly, as somebody that is working throughout the day, as I have a full-time job, it is not an easy task to do. So sorry if you guys are looking for Siege videos. I know I haven't been doing that for a very long time. I might be doing it more of challenge stuff. I might play some Siege with the Demon Slayer units now that the collab is over. But I don't know if I'll ever constantly bring out, Siege videos week to week, because really it'll just be the same cleaves here and there all the time. And is that fun? I'm not too sure. Anyhow, just a record update. Man, I didn't even do my world boss, but I haven't been doing World Guild Battle for a very long time. So my defense is up. I'm sorry to my guild, but I haven't been really contributing in the offensive side. But let's just see how my defenses have done. So these are the defenses I've talked about pretty much the beginning of this season. I made a video on how I made these defenses, what was my thought process. So let's see how they've done. So didn't get hit too many times. It looks like all my fast clearing stuff are in the negative win rate. Looks like this is not getting too many wins. 17-29. This one 18-22. This one 21-24. Surprisingly, this one did fairly well, 20-26. And the one that did the best is the one that's infested with LD5s with 30-16. It's actually crazy. If you guys want to know the rune quality of these defenses, the builds, I have a video out. It might be a hassle to find, but it is up there. If I can find it and link it to this video, I would. But if I don't, then definitely look up something like, here's how I ruined up my World Guild Battle defenses, or here's how I ruined my World Guild Battle defenses. It should be out there. And then my Siege record, as now we are in the tournament setting, right? I think we're ended G1. Yeah, like I said, G1 guild. Defenses here, I've only ran this many defenses, 2, 4, 6. How they are doing? Okay, so the one that did really well is this Nano Pyeongchor, which is definitely something that you have never seen in G3, right? This defense was not getting wins. G1, yeah, due to rune quality and due to the lack of, I guess, counters, we are seeing a lot more success. I should be really getting more wins with some of these. I think, especially things like this one, they should have done better, but you can see that the win rate is actually pretty horrendous. Yeah, this one I think got like multiple 10-0s or 5-0s in certain times. It was crazy. This one actually doing still decently well. I'm still the person who does not have a Fiona or the Dark series, so that's unfortunate. Reason why I have to just rely on this, and knowing that my Swift runes are pretty much trash, I am even losing a whole lot in G1. This one's a little different. I think, you know, Virtua is just a very annoying unit. As soon as I pulled that, I tried this out. A very decent win rate, almost, you know, 50-50, so that's great. Same with the Carcanos, Celia, and Smicer. That's almost a 50-50 as well. Only 5 win difference. It's actually even a smaller difference than the Chandra defense, so that's surprising. This one as well, the bottom one, I tried the Tyrannus. It looks like it is okay. It is a kind of weird build. If you look at the video for this as well, it's not the common build. So if you guys do want a video on these again, or if you guys want me to re-rune my defenses and want a video on that, let me know. I will do that. But if you guys want to know the builds on these, there should be videos out there showing all these builds. I know I always made a video on re-runing my defenses, so it should be out there. But as you guys can see, these win rates are drastically different from the win rate I've been getting in G3. In there, people know how to deal with these stuff, and they know the counters, so it's very hard to get even, you know, 2, 3, 4 wins in that sense. Yes, if you're like a crazy player, then so be it. You will still be doing really well, but that's not me. Along with that, I also got a new toy. I did pop my blessing. Not that blessing, guys. The brilliant blessing. And I see that purple lining. I have popped my blessing. Now, I do have a definite choice here. I'm not too excited about both of them, to be fair. Steel Commander, very good for a cleave, but I'm definitely not that type of player. I know somebody that uses this with a Vivichel. I know a player that uses Vivichel with the Steel Commander with like Sonya and has a crazy cleave that's in G2, G3. He was in my previous guild. I know that he plays that, but there's one more LD5 you need right there, right? A Vivichel. Whereas the Bella, I could use right away. And you know what's cool about this unit is that I could skill it up with my 4-star counterparts. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with this one. Kind of excited. We know that she's not like a groundbreaking LD5. I think there's a very few of that these days. Nonetheless, I am extremely happy. It's an RTA unit. Also, it could be used in Siege. So yeah, we'll pull this unit out. And I'll be making videos with her and see what I could do. I'm happy that I was able to actually blow it a lot quicker than I expected. So I'm gonna go with the Bella. I'm happy with it. Let's see if I can have fun with it. Peace, guys. I'm hoping that she'll be a good use. Right now, I just give her my remainder runes. Maybe I'll try to bring her out in RTA and stuff. But come on, she's a sister of Christina. I had to get her, right? Still very happy with the result. It's not like 2 really horrendous LD5s. I think there are 2 mediocre ones, but at least it is a pretty one. Let me know if you guys have a favorite skin, and I'll get her that. Okay, so why I started this video is that I wanted to make a arena defense, and I read a Reddit post recently about the stale meta today with, you know, all the Junos, Camillas, Pyeongchars, and Vanessa. I understand it's very stale. I also do agree with the people saying that it's very easy to beat in a lot of sense, right? But it is very annoying, and knowing that my defense really didn't work in last inter-server rush when I was running this, not this, I was running this, I felt like I had to try something else. At least for a video, and at least see if it could do decently well in my next rush if I want to. Next rush, I'm not going to change my offense, but I'll change my defense and see if it's different. The thing is, it won't be an inter-server rush, so the chances of it being easier is immensely high, but we'll also see that defense rate. Because if you look at my last defense rate, it was only, not this one, it was this one right here. It was only, oh, this one here. It was only 21%. It is exponentially low because I did climb really high when I showcased that one offense. And when you climb high, you're going to get beat down because those people that are up there know how to deal with your defense. And like defense rate like this is like when you don't climb throughout the whole week and you're only getting hit by, you know, F3 to C2 players, and that's why your defense rate is so high. Keep in mind, this and this is the same defense. It's just that one is that I try to stay up high in the middle of the week, and the other is just I just didn't care. I just was staying in C1, C2, and I was winning against the people that was coming in. Same defense, different outcome is where you sit in the ladder. Now, I want to definitely build something where people will most likely skip it if they see it because it's annoying, but also I want to get wins. So I theory crafted. What is the things that annoy me the most? One is playing with a fast comp myself. Definitely, I want a fast unit in defense. So I don't think Triton will change. I think Triton needs to be there. If Triton is not there, sadly, I think even maybe a Tiana could come in and outspeed us. And that's something we do not want. Unless I could get like a Despair Juno on 290 with the 33 lead. But I'm going to try and not use Juno right now. At least maybe at the end. Unless I'm getting like destroyed by second turn teams. To be fair, I know the second turn teams are very, very good. They're decently fast as well. But you have to keep in mind that decently fast might not be enough. So I am actually thinking of not caring about the second turn teams. Because second turn teams, the dot teams really mean that you need the opponent to move first and then take multiple turns. The best case scenario is like after 2 rounds you win when nothing goes wrong. But if things go wrong, it could take even longer, or in the end you could even lose, depending on how you build your second turn team. So knowing that it's a slow team, I'm gonna be like, forget it. I am not gonna use Juno to kind of try to counter those teams. Instead, I'm just gonna take in the Camilla, which is another stall. But one thing different is that I'm not gonna use the Vanessa. Forget the Vanessa. I don't think it'll be the right one. Instead, I'm gonna use the Samantha. Right? I still need a 33 lead with the Triton to deal with any fast comp that tries to come in. If they outspeed us, I want them to outspeed us at least without an attack buff, assuming that it's not Adriana. Knowing that I play with Eludia, with Kabila, without an attack buff, it is kind of annoying. So we're going to try to force that. And then finally, yes, you guys might think this is crazy, I'm going to try using the Alexandra. So this is a totally different team. There has to be some build changes and the reasoning for it. So if you look at the builds right now, I mean, Samantha was used for my AO. So this will change. So actually my AO will change. Crap, I didn't want to change my AO. The thing is with Samantha, I want to make it a very hard hitting, not care about speed at all, very hard hitting rage build. Not even a despair build, just a very hard hitting rage build. So if they come in with a weak damage dealer, a weak body damage dealer, it just gets rid of it. I'm still contemplating if it should be on Nemesis or just Will. If it's on Nemesis, the thing is, if they come with the cleave, they kill Samantha might go again and really get rid of that damage dealer. But that's gonna be my thing. Triton will be pretty similar. I'm still wondering if it should be like, if it should be faster, meaning that I have to sacrifice my Kabila runes, which I'm not sure if I really want to do. Damn, wait, but it sucks. I have to change my AO then. I have to change my AO back to what it was because I'm not using Kabila. Wait, but I can't use Samantha then. Damn it, maybe I should have kept the second Samantha. So we're still gonna go with this Samantha. Camila is gonna be a very tanky Camila. It's gonna be decently fast. It's gonna have high attack. So this is another reason why I wanted my team to be fast so that they don't bring in attack buff. I know Zeros could still be an option. And if they bring in Zerath, I want to make sure they don't crit the Camila. If they don't crit the Camila, then they die, right? Or at least, you know, it's a stall. It's a successful stall. So I'm going to make this a high attack Camila, like something right now, so that Zeros will not crit. And finally, Alexandra, I thought 100 res was going to be the answer, but no, I don't think that's right. Because I've noticed that if the Alexandra does not get defense broken, damage reflected is also very low. So I actually want my Alexandra to get defense broken. I want it to get defense broken so that it will do as much reflect damage as possible. So it's kind of like a kamikaze comp, you know, where Samantha Alexandra just does crazy damage and brings the opponent low, and then maybe the Camila could wither it down. Where at that point, if 1 or 2 units are dead, then it will take like years and years or in years for them to kill my Camila. So that is my plan, hoping it'll work. Obviously, it's not the best, and obviously it's not the best idea to scream about this before I do my rush, but I'm pretty sure this video will go after my rush anyhow. So by then, I already know how it performed. So if it works, that's great. If it doesn't, oh well, I tried. At least you guys know what I tried to do. So it's something very different. So let's first start with some math. Just to be safe, I'll save the current rune status, because if anything, if it doesn't work out, I want to keep how it is. There you go. Okay, so I will go Will. Will is probably a safer choice, and I am gonna put it on Rage. It's gonna be at 100 crit rate. I think that is the way to go. I'm still debating if it should be speed crit damage attack or attack crit damage attack. Okay, so I found the build. I first thought of going with no speed at all, but I do want my Samath to somehow still move if possible. I decided to go with decent amount of speed. It's gonna be on attack crit damage attack, on Rage Will. I also tried to find a build that might be around 268 speed so that I can still run my Kabila AO, but I guess my rune quality isn't that great, so in the end, this is how the build is gonna look like. So we have the Will runes there. Yeah, I didn't go with Nemesis, just in case. Ooh, it kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not farming giants right now, so I'll just let that through too. Something I don't want to do. Oh, I think I am farming Necro though. Okay, but I'm gonna give that. Oh, I do need 13% at the very least. 13%. Oh, okay. That's why. I do want the 100%. Should I just go with this? More speed. I'll do that. How does that look? So that's gonna be my one shot. My one shot Samath. I don't know, it could work. Like, should we go skill 3 crit damage? The Rageful Return crit damage. Yeah. That Luna one looks good. Increased damage on fire. I mean, fire and wind, because Lucians could come in. Yeah, fire, wind, there you go. Yeah, I want that. Let's do that. That looks decent. Yeah, not bad. Now, Triton. Triton's a lot easier to rune. I just need to give him something better here. I wonder what I have. Oh, it was this rune, because they had the crit rate. Okay, that one's fine. I mean, we got 1 speed faster, but still Triton is a pretty slow unit right now. Because I didn't give any of my quads here, like these. Because these will go on my AO. So I don't want to break that apart. And the other, yeah, that's my only Swift quad anyways. And my only Will quad is also HP percent. So we do want max accuracy. So we'll keep that. Nothing different here. Triton's mostly the same. The big ones are this one though. So Camilla, I want to make a very, very tanky Camilla. I don't think I'll make it a crit damage build, because really I want the survivability. Violent Nemesis. 70 crit rate should still be enough. Okay, I'll go with something that has at least some accuracy. It's not the tankiest though. HP is like the bare minimum of what I want. I focused on HP, attack. It's on John. That one looks decent. So we did have to take this rune here. That's on Carcano. It's gonna definitely break my defenses, my siege defenses. I have to fix them before I play tomorrow. That one's decent. Ooh, it's taking it from... Wait, is my Kinky being used in the defense? I don't think so. Oh, this one's definitely a premium rune right there. Okay, something like that. Doesn't look too bad. It looks better. Well, you guys could argue if that's better or not, because actually accuracy went down. You could see I'm taking less damage from fire, because I don't want to get one shot by Zeros. I'm gonna test this defense with my AOs if possible at the end. Okay, finding Alexandra, which is going to be the difference of everything, is because I am not going to be putting it on 100 res. I might still put it on them though. Okay, this is definitely breaking a lot of my runes, but it's for the content, so we'll see. So I'm gonna do something like this. It's already on Alexandra. This one, HP right there. So I'm gonna go with like 60k HP, I think, in total. Yeah, that's definitely breaking my defense. Alexandra has that, and Vitra to fix Vitra too. Then crap. So you can see, yeah, almost 60k. It looks like it on defense. So something like this. I don't know what the AO is gonna consist of in most cases. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Crap. I do want to just block Xeroses if possible. And reflect that. Okay, yeah, let's take the reflect damage. Okay, so that will be my defense. We'll try this out. The thing is, I can't use any of my offenses. Well, actually, assuming that we're not gonna use some math reset, let's just see how much damage it does. Let's see how they survive, or if our damage dealer just gets destroyed, because that's the really important thing that we want to see. Give back this Swift Rune here. And everything else should be the same. It's only that some math changed. Let's see even if our Xeros could do this. Wow, okay, see here, some math should be moving, but it's not. Oh, it moves here now. Ooh. See, we didn't crit there. We didn't crit on the Camilla. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, what? What? Hey, let's try that one more time. But if Samath moved in front, if they got a... Oh, actually, even the reset wouldn't have done anything, huh? Because we did land a reset on Samath. That's pretty cool. Wait. Dude, why can't we land a damn defense break on Alexandra? I guess this is the problem. You shouldn't be landing a defense break on Alexandra. The reflect damage is too strong. Dude, look at the reflect damage. Holy cow. It's gonna kill them again. Oh my goodness. Hey. This is good. Now, I can't use this because we get outsped. So that's why I wanted a Triton there. I mean, I guess that failed, but let's see. Dude, it doesn't have 100 res. We still crit in this case, sadly. Oh my... Okay, wait. Oh, we killed the Camilla though. Oh, we win here. Wow, let's try that again. So I guess if Triton derps, we're in trouble. Oh, come on. She derped. So if she didn't derp, it would have been better. Never mind, it didn't even matter. Okay, so yeah, I could see that if we do use our skills correctly, we can win. Or can we? Wait, he comes back. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean... Okay. Looks good. It definitely looks good. Try one more time. Yeah, it looks good. Used it right this time. Yeah, okay. I guess I have to use this here. but then our Zeros is not moving. That's crucial right there, where the Camilla used her skill too. Yeah, look at that. It can be annoying. It can be annoying. Yeah. So this is gonna be the AD. This is gonna be AD. We'll try this one. It's a little different, right? I mean, there's still the Camilla, but sorry, right now Camilla is king for stall, and for you to get a high record, a stall is needed somehow. Again, the reason why we have a Triton, you want to try to at least stop the opponent from bringing in an attack lead. Yes, you can't do that really with Adrianus, but at least Tiana Galleons you could stop. Alexandra, just something that I think will go really well with the reflect damage and the kamikaze comp that we have right here. So just wish me good luck on this week's rush, hoping I see kind of some different records, but I think it could be a lot more fun.